at ang control ay nasusustain continuously for more than 60 days after application. So dito, pinakikita dito sa slide na yung first instar hanggang late fourth instar ang mga stages ng larva na susceptible sa spinosad. So this study was conducted to evaluate the effectiveness of different concentrations of natural DT as larvicide against Aedes aegypti in water containers, to determine its residual toxicity and generate bioefficacy data for natural DT. So ito yung mga different treatments na in-evaluate dito sa study. Meron tayong tatlong concentrations ng natural DT. Yung una ay 1/2 tablet which weigh about 0.7 gram. At ito yung recommended na talaga ng UPL, 1 tablet, equivalent to 1.4 gram per 200 liters ng water. So tinaasan namin yung concentration, dinoble na 2 tablets, equivalent to 2.8 grams. At gumamit din kami ng Temefos bilang standard insecticide for comparison. At ito ay in-apply ng 20 grams per 200 liters ng water. In addition, meron din siyempreng control para makita kung talagang healthy yung insects na ginamit. So ito ay tubig lang at walang insecticide na inilagay. Pinakikita rin dito yung itsura ng natural DT tablets at kung paano ito inilalagay doon sa drum ng tubig. So ito yung paraan namin ng paglalagay ng insecticide at kung paano in-assess yung effectiveness ng natural DT. So yung 20 plastic drums ay pinuno ng 200 liters ng tubig at meron tayong 4 na replications at may 5 treatments. Pagkalagay ng tubig, yung drums were covered with muslin cloth and allowed to stand for 24 hours. Then the insecticides were applied in the different insecticide treatments while no insecticide was applied in the control. At 1 hour after application ng insecticide, naglagay kami ng 25 early third larval instar ng Aedes aegypti sa bawat treatment. Pagkatapos noon, at 3 days after exposure to different treatments, the number of dead and alive mosquito larvae were counted, and later on, percent adult emergence was determined. Tiningnan din namin yung residual toxicity. At dito, at 15 days after introduction of 25 larvae, another set of 25 early third instar larvae ng Aedes aegypti were released into its treatment, and then the number of dead and alive mosquito larvae was counted and percent adult emergence was determined. Yung larval introduction was repeated at 15-day interval, and efficacy assessment was continued at 30, 45, 60, and 75 days after application. So yung experiment namin was conducted in completely randomized design at 4 ang replications. Then yung larval mortalities were corrected using Abbott's formula and analyzed statistically using analysis of variance. Then differences among treatments were compared using LSD. So narito tayo ngayon sa results. Etong figure 1, dito natin makikita kung anong epekto ng natural DT on larval mortality. You will note that 100% larval mortality was observed in the application of all concentrations of natural DT and Temefos. So 100% ang mortality after 60 days. Then at 75 days after treatment, Ang pinakamagaling ngayon ay yung natural DT at 2 tablets per 200 liters ng water. Samantalang yung lower concentrations ng natural DT are comparable with the application of Temepos, the standard insecticide. So dito naman sa figure 2, tiningnan namin yung effect ng application ng larvicide on adult emergence. So since karamihan doon sa larvae ay namatay agad during the larval stage, zero talaga yung adult emergence dito. And then makikita natin doon sa control, ito yung untreated, na napakataas ng adult emergence which range from 92 to 97%. So dito kitang-kita na talagang walang mag-emerge na adult mosquito kapag ka nag-treat ka ng larvicide na in-evaluate dito sa ating studies. To summarize, ito yung aming ginawa. We evaluated the effectiveness of different concentrations ng natural DT. Ito yung paggamit ng 1/2 tablet, 1 tablet and 2 tablets per 200 liters of water. Ito ay in-evaluate against early third insect larvae ng Aedes aegypti at i-compare dun sa Temepos na standard insecticide at the rate of 20 grams per 200 liters ng water. So ang resulta, nag-indicate na all concentrations ng natural DT provided 100% Aedes aegypti larval mortality na kasing effective ng Temepos until 60 days after treatment. And then at 75 days after treatment, the natural DT application at 2 tablets per 200 liters provided 100% larval mortality, while lower mortality was observed in the lower concentrations of natural DT, pero kasing effective siya ng Temepos.